What's up, gang? It's your girl, Queen A, Asianae, leader of the Mermaid Gang. You know I'm checked in with my brother Parlay in the apartments. Yeah, BMG finest.
Hey, Parlay, meet me at the apartment.
Yo, it's your boy Parlay, and we're in the apartment with Parlay. Meet me in the apartments. Listen, I love my city, ATL. Only thing I love more than ATL is the west side of ATL. Shout out to Bankhead, rest easy. Shout out low, rest easy, buddy. Listen, the culture is here, man. We are the culture. Atlanta is the culture. You know what I'm saying? And we've been doing what we've been doing for a long time. Even before we had the ball, we was doing what we was doing and we was creating. That's why when we got the ball, we had so many superstars because we was already birthing them. You know what I'm saying? And my next guest comes from a camp who played a major part in birthing this culture that we have right now and that started in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And I think these things are important because everything comes full circle. And it's like, if you can make $1 million one time, you can make $1 million another time. You can't make it the same way you made it the first time, but if you got the means and the hustle and the knowledge to do it, you're gonna always be able to imply it in something else. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna end up getting it again. And now it's come back around, and they got a slew of great artists. You know what I'm saying? And today I like to welcome they female artists. Oh no, is this the first female artist?
I'm not the first, but I'm the only female artist right now.
Right,
Yeah.
the only one right now?
Right now.
Well, shit, it's the only one then. The only female artist on the label, the motherfucking mermaid herself, Asianae.
What's up? They say the hardest million is the first million, so I'm working hard as ever. I go by Queen A, Asianae, leader of the Mermaid Gang, chosen one, and I'm here with Parlay. We in the apartment.
Yeah, you talking about what's going on? What's going
We in
on?
the
I told you, I love the energy.
Thank you.
I remember the first time I seen you was at ATL Top 20. You performed. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like when people performing, you can tell a lot by a person's performance. Especially when everybody's not fully tuned in.
Right.
When somebody's not fully tuned in, sometimes people like to give you the little half where they go through the motion. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody ever been to ATL Top 20, you understand how much all the shit be going on.
Right.
It's like a big network party.
Right.
So people will be performing, but niggas be right here networking. Oh, yeah, woo. So it be a lot going on. And I seen you perform like it was 10,000 people in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I was like, she got something. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm looking, then, you know, I see you finish, and I see T over there. He was like, yeah, I got my artist over here, this. I was like, okay, that's your. He like, yeah. I was like, oh, she dope. Then boom, the fucking break him off way. Here go a lighter, here go a cup, here go a book bag, here go a notebook.
Yeah. One thing we gonna do is market ourselves. Period. 'Cause this is a brand. Like we BOMG the Empire. This ain't just a label. We a brand. So yeah, we gonna push it.
I still got that damn Asianae lighter, purple Asianae lighter too.
You gotta get a new one. Tom, you got a new ones in the car?
I promise.
Yeah, Tom got a
You know
new
what I'm
ones
saying?
in the car. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
You know what I'm
chosen one,
saying?
Queen A on the lighter.
Nah,
so every
that-
time you smoke, you like, oh my God, it's Queen A here.
Nah, yeah, definitely. Listen, let me ask you this. The mermaid thing. How did you come about the mermaid thing? Because I know everything starts in the mind and then you have to create it.
Okay, so I'm gonna take you all the way back. Okay, so first my sister created she didn't create. She started calling us mermaids. So my older sister like, we mermaids. I'm like, yeah, I'll rock with it. Okay, cool. But see me, I'm real optimistic. Not only that, I'm really intelligent. So it's like I ain't finna just run with something that I don't know what it is. So I Google it, and when you Google it and you read through different articles, it basically say it's a European folklore, meaning it was a story told on from the European culture from grandmas to grandmas, generations down, saying that mermaids are magical, they love music, bright colors, all that type stuff, but it wasn't real, But I believe in what other people don't believe in, and I feel like if that's not a real thing, then I can still be a mermaid because all those things apply to me. Not only that, you keep swimming. That was the biggest thing that went with me. In the water, mermaids keep swimming through anything, do all the trials, do anything. You just keep swimming. So, I advocate that for women, men, anybody that feel like, things happen to them and not for them. So, yeah, leader of the mermaid gang, brain. Yeah,
No, I like that. I like that. That ties into something that one of my mentors, Chris Hicks, said, and about the keep swimming part.
Yeah.
And to add on to that is keep swimming, but you can't swim with one foot on land.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whatever you do, dive into that shit, jump into that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And keep going.
And just keep fucking going.
That's the biggest thing. You gotta keep going. Like, you know, a lot of people go through stuff and be like, dang, like, why me? But when you really think about it, it's about what, 8 people in this room. I bet everybody got a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that make you different is what you gonna do with your story. Yeah, it don't matter. So what?
I'm telling you.
You know.
Nah, and then even though your story might be similar, it's always gonna be somebody who identifies with your story. It's almost like it's a million gangster movies, but you like every single different movie for something different.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's why I keep telling people. That's why I like this platform, because I think in the Partments with Parlay, I give people a chance to tell their stories.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's too many times you see artists, and you been knowing artists for 10, 15, 20 years. You like their music, but you never know who they are as people.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Sometimes niggas be good people. Sometimes motherfuckers be fuck niggas.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So this whole time you listen to this nigga music, sharing this nigga energy, he a fuck nigga.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that when people get a chance to tell their story, it gives you a chance to follow them and understand what they do and why they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? So to saying that, let's go into where you from and some of your influence growing up.
So I'm gonna just give you a little story since we telling stories here. So I'm from
the apartment. It's
we
definitely
in
stories.
apartments. Yeah, but okay. So I'm from the south side of Atlanta. I was originally born in Maryland, so nobody think it's cap. But you know, I moved first to the west side. I was there till about 8. Stayed in Magnolia Park. That was, you know, my little thing. And then I moved to the south side. So in the south side, I was staying with my grandma, my dad. You know, average story. Parents on drugs, you know what I'm saying? Still trying to make a living. My dad was a AD. He worked on a lot of videos. But my passion for music was always when I felt sad or I felt the weight or just I wanted to feel good, I know a song to listen to. My passion for music stemmed from R&B. So, yeah. And from then it just been growing. So when I turned, I think like 22, I was at home and I'm like, I'm going through this situation, a little breakup. What am I going to do? So
It's always a breakup.
it's always a breakup, right?
Always a
But
breakup.
see, I used my bad and turned it to good. So my brothers was making beat at the time. He sent it to me. He like, just, you know, try to write to it. So I'm on a voice memo like, you know, getting the cadence up. And then after that, it's like, this shit actually sound good. Like, my voice sound good. So I was just trying to see how it sound on the beat. So I go to the studio a few times. I'm like this feeling is nostalgic. Like, I don't know. Like, so I keep going. 6 months later, I'm like, okay, I'm finna fully commit to this. And so all my money I was using hustling, I used it into the studio. I used it on my visuals. And then a year later, I got signed. Well, I met my label, and then I got signed.
So you took all your trap money.
All the trap money. All the trap money, literally. all the trap name. I was in the trap heavy with it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you talk about
but I always had a vision for myself. Even at the beginning when I started hustling, it was for my family, and because I knew I could be something bigger. Like, I done been to college. I done did a lot of stuff. I always, you know, was moving. Because I
What you
knew
go to college for?
business. First nursing, then business.
Niggas gonna always go to school, to college for business.
Right. But see, it was nursing first. Cause I'm like, okay, I want the money. But then I'm like, I got in the car, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to just do something that I really want to do if I'm going to go to school. So I picked business, and I'm just like, I'm still not, it ain't adding up for me. Like, I'm working at a regular job at Applebee's at this time, and I was in the club. So I'm like, I can't do all 3 of these things because it's like I can't have time for me to sleep. Like, so I'm like, one of these things gotta go, and the money was always something for me to be able to do what I needed to do. So I went with the money, and now I'm here. So
When you worked at Applebee's, you be giving people free food. You don't work at Applebee's no more.
No, they can't sue me. So yeah, I was. They used to give me food and pay me, and then I just.
For real. They knew what they were doing, or did you just knew what you were doing?
I knew what I was doing.
Hey, you talking about?
Yeah.
Try Nate.
Fayetteville, Applebee's. Yeah, know about me. I put so many people on that job.
For real.
Yeah.
Nah, that's all right right there.
He said that's all
I'm
right.
gonna tell you the reason I asked this, right? Because any nigga who got somebody to work at any fast food spot, I don't give a damn what it is. It could be fast food or a restaurant.
Right.
You niggas gonna want the free.
For sure.
Hey man, boy, goddamn send that shit out here, man. Hey, what we need to do? What we need to buy? We need to buy the meal right here. You gonna throw some more shit out there?
You gotta pay cash. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. Can't
pay
pay
cash.
card. Pay card is going to the back end. Gotta pay cash. Oh, they didn't want their food. They said it was nasty. Okay, void it. Let me get that money.
Good game. Hey man, in the Partments with Parlay. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you talking about, man? Okay, so boom. You say you got your love from listening to R&B music.
Yeah.
Why was it R&B music? Was your mom cleaning up, playing the music and shit? like old school parents used to do?
So yes, that. But my dad, like, you know, my era, Nicki was real hot. My dad hated me listening to anything that wasn't like old school, like, because he thought it lacked substance. So like my whole thing was R&B or was either Outkast, like it had to be, or neo soul. It had to be something with substance for my parents. So and then at nighttime, he used to be like, okay, 10 o'clock, we going to sleep, but you can listen to radio. Guess what station I used to listen to?
R&B.
V103,
V103.
Quiet Storm.
Oh, the Quiet Storm.
Yeah, so I went to sleep listening
right
to
here
that.
with the Quiet Storms.
On V103. Yeah, that was my thing, yeah. So, yeah, music has always helped me, like, through pain, through good times, like, not even just bad times. Music is an emotion. Music is a feeling. So, that's, you know, that was my whole thing.
What song did you like to sing when you listen to V103?
Oh, child. Well, you know, they played the 90s. They played the 2000s. You know, Mariah Carey is out at that time. Who else was out? Monica was out at that time. Keisha Cole. Shanti. I love the Shanti. Shanti was my first CD. The pink and orange mixed CD. I know you know. Yeah, that's when the CDs was out. Yeah.
So that was your first CD?
Yeah, that was my first CD. And then it was Beyonce.
So who was your first musical inspiration as far as artists?
I can't really say, to be honest, because when I first started doing it, I wasn't like doing the business side. Like, let me look and see what they doing and see how it could work for them so I could just translate it for me. It was all at first fun, you know. So when I first started, it was just fun. But growing up, only female artist I really listened to was Nicki, of course. Yeah.
What you like about Nicki? The lyricist?
I mean, I just like how she demanded her respect as a woman. You know what I'm saying? She stood on whatever she said. She didn't really care about opinions, and she was a boss. For a long time, she had the crown by herself, and she didn't care. Like, and if you go back to before Nicki was signed, she was in New York doing her little video. She always her own hustle. She knew she wanted to rap. She knew what she wanted, and she took it. She demanded her respect. Like. Yeah.
You like that? Nah,
I love that, yeah.
Hell yeah. Nah.
Yeah, women should demand their respect, man. That's what it's for. Like, men are men and y'all stand out always, but a woman, you gotta, like, you know what I'm saying, be on your bully with it. So.
Nah, I can understand that. Let me drop some bombs. Women tell me to drop bombs. I gotta drop some bombs.
She felt that one. She said, yeah, you right. Yeah, this a man industry, like, you know what I'm saying? So you really gotta.
What do you think that women have to do harder than men in the industry?
Well, I feel like, you know, because for one, we talk about what we talk about. A lot of us, it's kind of like y'all don't see us at the same respect, even though y'all talking about that same exact thing we talking about. So just stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't feed it to the media. Stand on it. Say what you really want to say and stand on it. And that's just it. And if a real one gonna respect it. Yeah.
Do you think the media plays a major part into the type of music people do?
Yeah. I think a lot of people, not even just females, they look at what's making sense and they look at the stories and they like, okay, let me rap about this. Or, you know, I ain't gonna speak on certain instances, but, you know, from what I think, yeah, they do.
Have you had anything that you felt like you had to do harder since you've been having your career been going?
I mean,
as far as female and male perspective.
Not really. Not from the female and male perspective, because I stand on anything, just period. So it's like, you gonna respect it. If you don't, like, of course people DM me, like, they, you know, try to really read into my lyrics, like, are you really like that? But it's just like, if I am, then what? So yeah. I'm standing on it. Yeah. Then what I'm rapping about, this is what I want to say, and, you know, you either like it or love it, because I'm here to stay. So
you be talking shit, you be popping shit. I'm gonna tell you, listening to your music, you'll kind of put me in the mind of like Trina, like you say, I'm me. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say whatever I want to say, how I want to say it, and I think that you being able to say I'm comfortable with who I am and what I'm doing, regardless of however you think I look when I'm doing what I'm doing. Right. I don't care about your opinion. I'm gonna keep rocking how I'm rocking because that's how I feel emotionally. Yeah. I think that's a great point to speak on and to say because a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah, and then like I'm very unapologetic. But then on another thing, you could say this about these songs, but then like I'm versatile. Like, I got single records, like, I got motivational records, like, I got stuff people can really relate to, so don't miss the message of the dingo tracks or the jump tracks. Like, really just, when you want to really read me. Mm-hmm. And I promise you're going to fall in love. If not, you just a hater.
You just a hater.
You're just a hater. You feel energy. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Do you like singing and rapping better or a mixture of both?
Well, both, because I don't like singing like Alicia Keys sing. I'm more so of a melodic singer, you know, like, a combination of rap and sing. So, and really when I do the singing, it's more so like our vibes. Like, You know what I'm saying? It's not a Alicia Keys, it's more so a vibe. Like my voice is an instrument, and I use it to sway the beat.
Do you ever think you'll do like a singer R&B mixtape in the future?
Yes, I do. I honestly already know what I want to call it and everything.
For real?
Yeah, but it's like we gotta move steps and step. I just dropped my tape, Chosen One, and it's out now on all streaming digital platforms. Go get that. And it's 2 R&B vibes on there. So if you looking for some R&B vibes, go get that.
And they don't bullshit too. Cause listen, Dan and T sent it to me. I got it. Boom in the text message.
And you ain't listen.
But I started listening to it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I knew I loved you. I knew.
Yeah, I started
I knew.
listening to it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them niggas who put the cap on it. If I ain't did it, I ain't did it.
Sure.
If I did it, I did it. If I ain't did it and I feel like I ought to somebody, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna take care of that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I think a lot of niggas don't do that either.
Yeah, I respect that. But see, what I be doing when I ask them, name 3 songs.
And when you put yourself in that
Name
situation,
3 songs.
that's the type of shit that you got. Now you gotta be like,
What's that? You and up here, who ain't on the mixtape. Try again.
What was your first song that you had that everybody liked that you was like, I think this is gonna be the one?
Well, so I don't have no song that I feel like. Well, let me stop. Cause
I'm gonna say every artist.
Let me stop.
Every artist got 10 songs that they like. Ooh, but it's one right here.
So I honestly feel like from my tape, it's 4 different ones, but I'm gonna speak on both because I'm gonna just say this. This is how I knew. I'm like, okay, this is for me. After I got signed, I made this song called Big Racks. During the pandemic, we was in the studio probably like literally every day just recording. And when I felt myself like, okay, you get in there, Nate, I made this song called Big Racks. Mm-hmm. But now, leading forward, a song that I know like is that is like 8 songs on the tape, but I'm gonna be humble and say 4, which is Dingo, Heart on Ice featuring Ace Apollo and Jay Hines, OnlyFans, and we gonna sing No Favors.
No favors.
No Favors.
I like Ace Apollo too.
I love Ace Apollo. He's a great guy and he's a more amazing artist.
I like his energy.
Now he dropped tomorrow, by the way. Ace Apollo dropped Long Way tomorrow. Y'all go get that.
What's your favorite track?
Off my tape?
Personally.
When you birth kids, and it's like, I can't say Aaliyah is my favorite kid, and then I can't say Jacole is my favorite kid. So all of them are my babies, to be honest. But my vibe today would say Heart on Ice. That's my vibe today.
What was your song that you had most fun recording? On this
Dingo.
Dingo.
Yeah, Dingo. It was fun because it's really a vibey song. Like, I don't want anybody to be misconstrued with the verbiage in the song or the context in the song. It's a fun song, and it's demanding, like, BDE, which is big dick energy. I'm going to say this on here because I always don't say the D, but I'm going to just say it because we in the Partments. But it's big dick energy, and it's not about what's in your pants, it's about what's in your mind. Like, is you having a rich nigga mindset, not with the money, but how you thinking? You know what I'm saying? Is you controlling yourself, or you letting other people control you? Like, what are you doing? Like, are you demanding your respect? Like, are you being a king? That's big dick energy. So that's what I'm saying. I want me a man with a big dick energy. That's why I said at the beginning of the song, I need me a nigga with big dick energy. But everybody missed that. They just like, she talking about a dingo.
You put the clarity on it.
But
so
that's
listen,
what it is, though.
when a girl tell you that, nigga, stop thinking they just slang you, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
Stop. They ain't got nothing to do with that. So listen, if you broke, you ain't got nothing going on, you ain't got no car, you can't pull up, you can't provide, you can't take care of yourself. Big dick energy ain't for you.
Yeah, and it's a mindset too. Like, it ain't about all a nigga having $1 million. I mean, I get money, we all working towards a goal, but what is you really thinking? Like, is you working towards a goal, or is you like, the middleman that ain't really trying to be a boss? And it's kind of like, you ain't got big dick energy. So don't get it confused. I ain't never going against no man that ain't got 500,000 in their pockets, but it's about, are you on your way to get it?
Fact.
So.
No, that's dope. That's too hard. They ain't talking to y'all. Some of y'all ain't getting talked to. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be cool with that. You know what I'm saying? They don't put the clarity on this shit.
Queenie the king, honey. Okay.
What you talking about? Every time. I think, hit the board, motherfucker. Hit the motherfucker. Hit that bitch right there. Hit that bitch. Hit that motherfucker too. Hit the two. Pink one too. Hit that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hit that motherfucker. What you talking about, man? Not as hard. Tell me how the situation, how it happened when you got introduced to Break 'em Off.
For everybody that don't know, I'm signed to the one and only BOMG Kia. And First Lady, that's me. But anywho, so last year, before the pandemic actually started, DJ X-Rated was DJing at the club I was hustling in at the moment. And it was no talks of me actually, like, signing with them at this point. At this point, this is their first time seeing me. I'm on the stage doing what I do. And next thing you know, they're like, oh, she got a song or whatever. Then, like, play it. He played the song. I guess he liked the song. So he did me, like, come to the studio. But OT was there, too. Can't leave him out. OT was there, too.
He always there.
Yeah, OT always there. But OT was there, too. Shout out to OT. And he DM'd me, was like, come to the studio. He want to hear a few records. So I come to the studio. Still, they just looking at me like this. So I'm not knowing how they feeling or nothing like that. They're like, we're going to get your call. I'm like, okay, especially Tommy. Tommy, like, so I'm like, okay, are they pleased? Are they happy? So moving forward, end of February, beginning of March, the world shut down, and God worked so great in my life and the people around me, because you know how that go. But they asked me to come to the studio. So from then, we were just locked in. They weren't telling me nothing about no deal. At this point, we just working. They just trying to see how I work. And anytime they threw me the ball, I caught it. So moving forward, April, they presented a label deal. Of course, without no hesitation, I said, hell yeah. Got the lawyers involved. We did all that. And then from there, it's been up. Yeah. So I'm with the best team ever, BOMG. Yeah, go get that.
What you talking about?
Yeah.
And they straight started the promo.
Yeah, but see, they knew before I knew. So they already knew, like, Tommy gonna sit over there with the straight face. They had to.
Let me tell you one thing about it, not to cut
these
you
guys
off.
know 2
All of
years.
them got straight faces.
Yeah.
And they show no emotion. You have to know them personally.
Yes.
And they have to know you personally for them to show you emotion. They have, especially Dan.
Yeah.
Straight face. That's straight face king.
That's the straight face king. Poker face king. Listen, Tommy the same way. Look at Tommy right now. Tommy, listen, I know I be doing great in life, and Tommy's my manager also, outside of, like, the actual label, what he is for the label, but he's also my manager. Do you know I be doing great? Tommy don't say nothing. He just be looking like this. I only know when I fuck up. But, I appreciate that, because I don't want nobody to be like, you're doing good, because we ain't really, like, we ain't got no Grammys yet. Everybody ain't living in no $1 million house yet. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing, my mama's still working, so, yeah, it's a straight face, because we still working, we still grinding, ain't nothing accomplished. We just moving. So,
what are you talking about? Talk to him.
Drop the bombs, I know that's right.
Drop the bomb. I'm gonna add some more shit in there, motherfucker. What I need to add? So,
the water, so they know the mermaid here.
I guess what? Next interview, I'm gonna have a splash for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm definitely gonna have a splash for you.
I appreciate it.
How do you create in the studio? Do you like to write? Do you like to go straight in the booth and freestyle it? Do you like to listen to it for a second? Do you like to take it home? I know every artist got their own process.
So, gracefully, we have Crazy Fig. Shout out to him. He's also signed to the label. He's our in-house producer. So, he sends me beats. So, I record at home. I ain't about wasting no studio time either. So, I record at home on my voice memo. I still do the same thing. And then I go to the studio and actually lay it down. I don't really do that because I don't smoke in the studio. I don't do all that. No this to anybody that's in a creative space, but me, I'm a mental person, so I like to think about what I'm actually gonna say it in the voice memo, actually get it down pat, go to the studio, and then I rock out.
So you go in the studio so you can just knock it straight out?
Yeah, I knock out like that. We do like 8 songs a session.
I know, they're too hard.
Now, the catalog is up there.
When you can get it together, I tell a lot of people, starting out, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get it together. But then as I started recording, I started saying, well, it's no reason for me to think about it, write it down, then go to the studio and then say it again. Because the problem is what you think about how you write that shit down, that energy, you ain't getting that shit no more. Yeah. I don't give a goddamn how much you try to do it and you be in the studio and you trying to record it how you did when you wrote it, and then you be like, I don't even like this shit, get thrown off. I find it easier to just say, as soon as I think about it, I'm going to just say it. I don't give a damn if it take me an hour to do a song. You see what I'm saying? What it does is, it's like exercise. It start training your mind, and that shit start moving faster and faster and faster. Now you can capture them emotions as soon as you do that shit. You see what I'm saying? Then you listen, you start saying, yeah. That's why a lot of these young artists sound so good, because they don't have to write. Yeah. They just going to play the song. Right. And they just say whatever they feeling. A lot of them can't really rap when it comes to like lyrical content like that. But
they have ideas.
It ain't their lyrics. It's the feeling that they give you when they say that shit, and they make you feel it.
I agree.
And you be like, oh hell yeah. So I like to tell a lot of artists, like, try it. Just try it one time.
But see, what I'm gonna tell you too though is I got this app on my phone and I ain't even got the gated app out, but I'm gonna get an app out. It's called Beat Lab or whatever. It's an actual studio on your phone, so you can actually plug the beat up and keep recording and like punching in. So
hard.
yeah,
No problem. That my nigga Chain Gang doing it.
Beat
Boy, them
Lab,
niggas finna go
you're
crazy.
recording literally on the beat. It's not gonna be as clear, but see if I can do that and I'm listening to it, I can really get more in the vibe. Like, this how you feel, Nate? Because when I'm thinking, but I'm not all the way thinking. So when I can hear it, it's like, now I know what I really want to say, and I'm channeling these emotions because I write about real shit. I ain't writing about nothing that I don't know, or you know what I'm saying. So it's like, damn, that's how I really feel. Okay, come harder.
And see, I like that too, and that's a good way too because it's always easier to re-say it once you continue to hear it.
Yeah,
It's like every song you sing, you gonna rap it just like the nigga whoever rapping it.
exactly.
Everybody who
It's a
sang
mind thing.
Thug songs gonna say the same that shit like Thug. It's
Yeah.
it's gonna happen.
So I just replay myself, and then now I'm still a new artist. So it's like I'm still figuring out my voice. So it's like I like that time to myself. Like I'm really trying to be great to myself so I can be great for others. So it's like when I'm in that space, it's like I can really do this and not feel like people watch me, I ain't got time. Like I'm really locked in with myself. So it's great. Everybody got a different creative processes though.
No, that was good dialogue right there. I think some people listen to what we just said and really take a lot from that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was two great sides.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, because everybody, I want to know. You know what I'm saying? I be asking everybody this shit all the time. How you record? What you do? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you, I remember I did a song with Lil Wayne, and you know this is back when
Punch in clean, huh?
Yeah, this is back when you do stacks too.
Right.
Like you do your verse and you stack it 2 times.
Right.
Then you do ad-libs and you stack that 2 times. So we get in the studio with Wayne, and he do the song just one time, one ad-lib, he come out. and he didn't even charge me for the verse.
Right.
But I'm feeling some type of way. I'm like, that nigga ain't gonna stack that shit. So when I leave the studio, I start listening to all Wayne music to hear if he just did it on me or
that's
just
the
how he
thing.
do it. And that's how the nigga recorded. So I started saying, damn, Parlae, why the fuck is you doing all these fucking stacks?
Yeah.
You wasted time. So I took that from Wayne by me seeing him. So I know, like, talking about these situations might help somebody who recorded
Exactly.
find a way, like, you know what? Nah, I like the way she just said it. The first time I'm right. Nah, you know what? I feel it better if I can be by myself and I can record it on a little app. Or nah, I might want to go in the studio. I'm gonna try a Parlay way. So that's why I say I think it was great dialogue.
Like Lil Baby, he's one of my favorite artists right now. I think he just punched in too. I don't think he right at all either. And you right though, you can feel that emotion when you're doing it, but I feel like it just depends on your story too and your best comfortability. But definitely don't take this and do it because we said it. Figure out what works best for you.
No, some of these niggas don't even rap. Fuck all that. Fuck a writing.
Yikes.
Fuck a freestyling. I'm gonna be honest. I got homies
That is
who rap,
true, though.
and
That
I be
is true.
like, bro, that ain't it.
You wasting time.
You know what I'm saying? If you like it, just keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Till that shit all right. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it 100, which I ain't gonna lie to you. Niggas hit me all the time and ask me shit because I'm gonna tell them the truth.
Yeah.
When I first started rapping, my big homie laughed at me.
Shit, I got hella laughs when I first started rapping.
Yeah, he laughed at me. And the next year I was on birthday backstage.
Jokes on you.
Yeah. Now he was right there with me. You know what I'm saying? But you know.
But
what I'm
still,
saying?
I know in the back of his
Yeah,
head,
I
he
was
like,
like, yeah,
damn,
nigga. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I said it.
That's still fun.
Oh, yeah, I said it. Oh, hell yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Remember last year, we was out there
Told
watching
you.
that motherfucking nigga, and I said, I'm going to be on that motherfucking stage, and that shit nigga laughed at me. I'd never forget that shit.
Everybody
That's my
ain't
first
got
moment
vision.
in my life. I was like, damn, dog. For real? You know what I'm saying? Nah, definitely. What do you think as an upcoming artist, they should focus on to really help them stay focused and being the best artist they can?
Well, I just say focus on yourself and really know what you want to do. Like a lot of people see people being artists and it works for them and they're like, oh my God, I want to do this. This is cool. But for one, this is really a career. So keep that in mind, period. So you putting your time and your effort into it, just know that this is your career if you're really doing it. And then outside of that, to be you. Just be you and stay authentic. Like, don't try to go out your box. Like, stay you, because that's what an artist is at the end of the day. Whether you're a rapping artist, you're a painter, regardless, you staying true and you showing your work to the world. So you can't show your work if you ain't being 100. So
That's easy to say from somebody who does that.
yeah,
A lot of these people don't even know who they are from the get-go.
exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, agreed.
So it's hard for them to kind of find their lane, especially with social media.
Yeah.
Because it's so easy to be influenced by what you see. If you see some shit long enough, that shit gonna affect you. I don't give a fuck what it is. If you see some shit long enough, if you see you hustling long enough, guess what you gonna say? I'm finna try that shit.
I don't think so.
Shit me. If you grow up, 9 times out of 10, if you grow up in a hustling family and you know what niggas hustling,
you left that out.
You gonna hustle.
You left that out.
Because that's what you're seeing all the time.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you grow
that's
up,
true.
If you grow up and your parents smoke in front of you all the time, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna try that shit.
Yeah, I agree.
If your parents fucking drink and they drunk all the time, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna fucking try that shit.
I agree with that.
So with social media, the influence is not your big brother, your dad and your mom, your cousin no more. It's whatever you fucking seeing when you turn your phone on, whoever you following. If you see niggas on that motherfucker flexing money, when you get some money, guess what you gonna do? You gonna flex some money.
That's why you gotta have your own zen though, you know? And you gotta, see me, I feed my brain. You gotta feed your brain what you know you want to see. Like, I'm not following nothing. I don't want to, like, not say I want to emulate these women, but I ain't following no women who ain't really on the same thing as me. Like I used to, and I think everybody should be great, but I know where I'm going. So it's like, I train my brain, I train my actions, I train my thoughts to that. Like, you gotta do that. If you don't, then really you lost. You don't know where you're going. So you really gonna get sidetracked. But if you focus like I know you is, I could tell. Yeah. Well, you feed your brain on what you want to. You might see this. I'm not looking at this again. I'm not gonna keep watching something I don't like. Facts. Why would I do that? So yeah, it's all about knowing what you want in life and getting it. Other than that, you really bullshitting yourself. So
what she just said, no, because I'm telling you, people be watching. Sometimes people are slow. I'm telling you, I see it in the comments all the time. Follow people to be inspired by them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Follow somebody who's doing something. If you got some homies you're around, be around them because you're inspired by what they do. If you're inspired by what they do and they're inspired by what you do, if y'all gonna keep growing and they're gonna turn into ambition. Yeah. And ambition, anybody who ambitious gonna take step after step after step after step. But sometimes that ambition have to grow. Sometimes niggas don't want to get it because they ain't around niggas who telling them to go get it. Yeah. And it's like this. I see a lot of time where niggas be like, that fucked up, bro, goddamn, you getting some money, your partner ain't getting no money. That's a yeah, but that's a no too at the same time. I can't, everybody ain't a leader. Just because a nigga know how to get him some money, that don't mean he know how to tell another nigga how to get some money, or it don't mean he know how to show another nigga how to get some money.
Drop the bills.
You know what I'm saying? Amen. You feel me?
My bad, the bombs. The bombs. I said drop the bills. I mean the bombs, my bad.
You know what I'm saying? So, it ain't always fucked up like that. Sometimes nigga give nigga some shit to do and nigga fuck it up. Yeah. But you still my partner, so I just can't trust you with
can't trust you on that level.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's sometimes it's situations like that and niggas got to be able to identify to be inspired by a nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So even if a nigga ain't saying, bro, go get you some money, bro, do it like this. If you see him get some money, you need to be like, hey, bro, what the fuck you should do? Right. How the fuck you should do that? Right. And then if he ain't gonna do it with you, go do it on your own self. Right. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, my bad. I was going to say, I seen this post on Instagram. It was like, if I'm the smartest person in the room, I don't want to be in the room.
Hey, you talking about? Drop a bomb for that.
Like, that's for real. Like, for real, your folks supposed to help you, period. Like, even if you're not a leader, if I ask Tommy, I can't do something, even if Tommy don't want to tell me because he doing something, whatever, he gonna tell me because that's my folks. You know what I'm saying? If he feel like I'm supposed to know. But period, your folks supposed to help you. Like, even if you ain't no leader, your folks supposed to help you. And it's supposed to be like this. Like, it's a two-way street. I help you, you help me. Even if, like, you going to the store and I don't know the route to the store, you gonna show me the easiest way to go. If not, I'm gonna think you playing with me and you cannot be my friend. Period.
Facts.
Yeah, that's period. Just know what you're doing and what friends are and what friends aren't.
Nah, facts. I think that after you get like 21, and the reason I say 21 because you graduated 18, then you get 3 years to kind of figure out, even if it ain't college, you kind of get 3 years to be grown, to kind of figure out, you know what I'm saying, how you want to do what you want to do. But I think everybody should pick your friends for benefits. And what I mean when I say that is people do this on purpose, intentionally and unintentionally. Right. Everybody fuck with somebody for a reason. Right. Whether it's a good reason, whether it's a bad reason. Right. Whether you being shysty, whether you doing something intentional or unintentional. Right. It's always a reason. Right. And that's what I mean when I say be inspired by somebody. You gotta hang around some niggas who doing something. Right. If y'all ain't, one nigga can't be getting all the money. Right. Listen, if your partner sell weed, and he sell a lot of weed, don't try to go get no weed, bro.
Right.
Go get some yayo.
Amen.
If your partner got the gas and your partner got the yayo, the hard ball, then you say, you know what? I fuck with the yayo, but I'm finna do the soft ball.
Right.
If all I'm doing something, you say I'm gonna do something else.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Or you be like, hey, bro, what I need to do, get in, bro. Hey, put this in right here. You got your own custom, woo, 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 woo. You see what I'm saying? But niggas don't do none of this shit. Niggas just say get money and just be like, shit, bro. What we supposed to do? But they my bro.
Niggas will see you getting money, and instead of ask, they gonna try to go back and do what you doing and try to think it worked for them.
No, yeah.
Because it worked for you.
But you gotta ask questions. Because I always heard that ain't no such thing as a stupid question.
Yeah, agreed.
You know what I'm saying? And the only way to find something out is to ask questions. Because you gotta deal with information.
Right.
If you put in your mind, I'm gonna deal with information, you will never make decisions based on your emotions.
Right. It's logic.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the only way to deal with information is to ask questions or to search for answers. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And how many times do niggas re-educate themselves on shit or learn shit besides when somebody else tell them? And see, that's where you going back to what you were saying is you got to feed your mind.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Follow shit that you want to be intrigued by. Follow shit you want to know. If you want to be a producer, follow all the producers.
Google too.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, Google's big. Listen, I
People
don't even
don't
argue
ask-
no more.
Listen.
Google my best friend.
At first, I forgot who I was talking to, but I was talking to somebody and I asked some question. My dad, I think. My dad, like, not even trying to be funny, he'll be like, Google. Like, I'm not telling you, like, Google. That's what you have a phone for. Like, it's in your hand. So from that, it just be like, I might ask questions sometimes, and even Tommy will look at me like, are you sure you want to ask me that question? But you really gotta feed your brain. You gotta use that Google, man. Google has all the answers. Unless you Googling, I have a backache, and then it might tell you have COVID or something like that. But if you Googling logical stuff, like, yeah,
Nah, it's crazy.
the information is there for you.
What all you got coming up next? Besides the, we know you just dropped the tape.
Chosen one out now. We just running with that. And then also I just shot a visual. OnlyFans is dropping so soon. And then, we got a little surprises for the top of the year. But we just gonna wait till they play off. Just know 2022 us period is the empire.
Yeah, I know you on the run. You just left. You're in NY.
I just left NYC on a huge media run. Yes. No sleep. 6 days of straight work. They want the biggest circus out there. So yeah, those interviews will be coming out very soon.
How is it New York doing all the interviews?
It really showed me how my artist life is gonna be. To be honest,
Ooh.
I mean a little slight of it because I know it's gonna be worse than that.
Yeah.
So
How many interviews you say you did?
like 8 a day. Like 8 a day, and then like probably like 6 to 8. But outside of that, I had photo shoots too. So I would have 2 photo shoots, a content shoot, and I did a few magazine covers. They're coming out. So yeah.
How many drops you do?
Drops. We didn't really have to do that many drops.
Ooh, until that next time come, you gotta go do them drops and all that
But
shit you just said.
it's easy for me to do drops because it's kind of like at first it was hard, but then the guy over there to my left, and then on top of that I just practice and plus I'd be kind of like doing the cheat code. I know where I'm going, so I just practice a little bit before I go,
listen,
so I already know what to say.
You gonna have that sheet, right?
Right.
They're gonna say you got some drops. You go in the studio, and they're gonna give you that
Oh
sheet.
yeah, we did that.
And that motherfucker gonna have a staple on it. And that motherfucker gonna have so many names on it and radio stations on that bitch. And you gonna have to sit there and say, yeah, man, goddamn, shout out to goddamn Black Ashtray 94.5 the beat, goddamn this Queen neighborhood. You gonna have to do that shit. You gonna have to do that shit about 200 times.
I literally just did that maybe 3 weeks ago,
How
but
many you did?
probably like 45. It wasn't that
See,
much. Yeah, it was, but that was the most I did at one time though.
That's comfortable. When
It was-
when you get back to 100,
It was
you gotta
still
start after
like
then. Shh.
it was still like halfway. I'm like, fuck, I sound too alike. Let me switch it up. Like you got the biggest thing is the energy, and then too you got to switch it up because these folks don't be wanting the same thing on each station. They don't want to turn on 94.5. Like, hey, it's Queen A. I'm turning right now with DC. Then it's Queen A.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
with,
Yeah, you gotta customize all of
Yeah,
them.
you gotta customize. So it's like off the fly, and then it's like them drops is a lot.
And then you're gonna get them drops where they're gonna write out a whole little about 3-4 sentences of what they want you to say. You know what I'm saying?
And you gotta make it sound like you ain't reading off the paper.
Yes, definitely. definitely, man. Just keep that mind frame, keep that mind state, because there's gonna be times where, as you continue to grow in your career, and it's gonna get stagnant, and you're gonna go on the interviews and shit like that. You're gonna be like, I don't feel like doing that shit today. That's when that shit gonna get hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When it get there, keep your mind locked in on these times right here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they gonna always help you keep going. Cause I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And they hurt us. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up.
You was tired?
Huh?
You was tired?
Shit. I just told a story about we had the Lollipop, Wayne song. That was our song.
Really?
Yes. And they called us. I was in the trap. I said, man, I'm not finna leave. I'm going to no damn studio. I ain't trying to do no rapping. Then my homie said he was at the club. My homie went to the studio. Wayne was there. Wayne got the song. You know what I'm saying? I done missed out a lot of shit.
One of the biggest songs.
I left the Grammys. Like, oh, man.
You just didn't have your mind in the right place at the time.
I didn't care.
You didn't care, yeah.
My whole rap career, I have struggled with being a rapper.
Right.
Because I'm a street nigga.
Right. First.
And I'm at heart.
Yeah.
I never some niggas want to be rappers.
Yeah.
I never wanted to be a rapper.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
It just happened for you.
And it happened fast. Pop,
Yeah.
pop, 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 pop. And I was just like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? So, me not being able to stay focused on music and not having nobody to talk to and having good people around your corner, because everybody ain't going to have good people in their corner. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Niggas got to be able to stay focused and lock in on the reasons why you doing what you're doing. And then listen to this interview and put yourself around good niggas. You know what I'm saying? And feed your mind like Nate say. You know what I'm saying? And be who you are truly to yourself. And don't give a fuck about who's saying that shit, what the media's saying. And just lock in and rock out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Tell everybody where they can follow you at.
What's up, gang? Again, it's Queen A, Asianae, leader of the Mermaid Gang. I'm on all social platforms at the Asianae, TheAsianae. I'm on TikTok at Asianae Back. Go follow me. And yeah, my new mixtape out now, Chosen One. Go get it. The Chosen One, the only one. Yeah.
What you be doing on TikTok?
Funny stuff.
What's your latest video you did?
So when I went to New York, DJ Sus One said I reminded him of a few people, which was Missy Elliott, Busta Rhymes, and a whole bunch of great people. So I said, well, since I remind you of Missy Elliott, I might as well make a dance to it. So this morning, I woke up in a great mood, and I did that Lose Control, did a little dance, but it was a funny dance, so it wasn't like a, damn, that girl snap. It was more so, she crazy. There you go.
Yeah, I just got me a TikTok. I'm going to do me a TikTok.
TikTok is great for artists.
I already know my first TikTok gonna be, right?
What?
It's gonna be my dog. All right.
Joe Biden.
Nah, I got my little dog. Every time I go in the fucking kitchen, motherfuckers always by the refrigerator, right? I'm gonna do the Friday.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna put it on my dog. And you gonna see my dog right there like this. You know what I'm saying? Because before TikTok, I used to always say every time I'm in the goddamn kitchen, you in the kitchen.
What kind of dog you got?
What kind of dog is it, baby? Multi-poo.
I have a Maltese, and you know my dog does the same thing. Not only that, I'm eating. This is her.
I hate that shit.
What
yeah.
are you, like, go to your cage. Yeah. It feels weird. Someone staring at me while I'm eating. She just, like, standing like, what do you want to say? I'm like, Chanel, go to the cage.
Nah, definitely, man. But shit, man, we're going to have to link up. Y'all going to have to put the dogs together, let the dog play.
Yes. I'm going to get you some merch, too. I don't know why I didn't bring it, but I got you. I promise I got you.
What color your dog is?
White.
White.
She used to be white and pink, but I let her color go out. She's white, though. She's small.
Everybody got the white dog. We got a white dog, too.
How many pounds your dog? Girl or boy?
Girl.
Damn. Get us some money. I'm just playing.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
You see me.
Nah, my dog a dyke.
Your dog a dyke?
Yeah. Ain't it, baby? On everything. My dog be hunching shit out of. Man, my dog be hunching the goddamn shit out of
right now. It's okay.
Man, no. She do it on purpose. She do it on purpose. All doing today. Y'all laugh. I'm dead ass serious. Shit, we might just be chill. She just go hit a bed and I be like, fuck you doing? She'll be like, she'll walk off. Yeah, you know
the dog like you or her more?
Huh?
Which one the dog like more? The dog like more?
Her?
No. She fights me for him.
Yeah. But she, you know,
you
girl
say
dog.
Yeah.
Girl dog like boys, though. But boy dog
boy
like
dogs
girls.
like girls, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My dog don't really go around other animals.
For real.
Yeah, she's like a real human.
My dog thinks she a big dog.
Really? She
Yeah,
bark?
yeah. What?
Oh, no. My dog don't do none of that.
If my dog was in here right now, we had to put her ass up.
Y'all must got a big dog, too.
Nah.
Y'all ever had her around big dogs?
Nah.
Mm.
She
She just a Rottweiler, okay.
Yeah, she bark at everything. I ain't lying. Well, shit, man. Till next time, Nate. You know what I'm saying?
Till next time, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a next time, definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna definitely have some more shit to come.
Period. Thank you for
Definitely, man.
having me.
Thank you for coming, man. It's your boy Parlay. We in the Partment with Parlay. Meet me in the Partments.